everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming my summer book haul. So this is a lot of books. I went to Barnes & Noble today and got a few books, and I also placed an order on Book Outlet, and my books are finally here. So I think I'm going to start off with Book Outlet books first, and then I'll move on to Barnes & Noble. So the first two books I have here are books 1 and 2 of The Keeper of the Lost Cities. It's a middle grade book. It's by Shannon Messenger. The Keeper of the Lost Cities is about a 12-year-old girl. Her name is Sophie Foster, and she is able to read people's minds. And she hadn't met anyone before that had the same power as her, but she meets this boy and he has the same exact power. And so she finds that she belongs somewhere, and she finds out that staying at home, she's endangering her family. She goes with this boy, his name is Fitz, and they go to, I guess, where other people that have the same power as her go, and she starts remembering things as to why she's actually with the humans and not here with her kind. So I don't know much more about the series other than that. I picked up the first two books because they were both on Book Outlet. They were really cheap, they're like $4 each. The next book is called The Last Zara. It's by Kristen Cicerelli. And we follow our main character, Asha. She is a princess of Furgard, and she is a dragon slayer. So she becomes the most powerful dragon slayer in her kingdom, and that's great and all, but she is betrothed to this really mean person, and she does not want to be married to him. She doesn't want to live with him or anything like that. And she gets offered a chance to exchange her freedom for the life of a very powerful dragon in Furgard. So basically, I think we just follow her journey, learning things about herself, learning things about the dragon. Yep. The next book I have here is called Everneath, and it's by Brody Ashton. This book follows Nikki Beckett. She gets sucked into an underworld called Everneath, and Everneath is, it says, where immortals feed on the emotions of despairing humans. So now she is back home after she's vanished, and she has 6 months to say goodbye until she goes to Everneath forever. She is really sad. She's going to miss her boyfriend a lot. They're very close, but there is a man from Everneath that followed her back, and he is determined to make her his queen. So I guess he's the king of this underrealm. I've actually wanted to read this since I was in like middle school, but I just never got it. I'm really excited to give it a read. The next book is called Reboot. It's by Amy Tintera. When you die, you come back as a reboot. So you're stronger and faster and like you heal better and everything, but you're also less emotional. You're less like a human being. So the newer you are to being a reboot, the more human-like you are, and the longer you've been a reboot, the more robotic-like you are. So Ren is in charge of one of the newbies. His name is Callum, and Callum does not act like a normal reboot. He is too human-like, and they don't like that. So Ren, our main character, is told that she needs to eliminate Callum, and she doesn't want to. So that's basically what the story is about. Yeah, I think that it's like a romancy type of book where Ren falls for Callum and then they maybe escape together or something. I don't know. The next two I have are the last two books of a series that I'm currently reading. So it's the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. So I have Tower of Dawn and I have Kingdom of Ash. I have the paperback version of the series so far, so they had the two paperbacks on Book Outlet. So I got these two. So quickly, I'm going to go over Throne of Glass in case you guys didn't know what it's about. It's about a girl. Her name is Selena Sodothian. She is summoned to the castle, so she goes and there is a competition of becoming the king's champion, so that's basically the king's assassin. And she hates the king, but she needs her freedom, and in order to get her freedom, she needs to win this competition. So that's basically what this book is about. There's a lot more, but I don't want to give anything away. Yeah, so I have the last two books by Sarah J. Maas in the Throne of Glass series now, and I'm really happy about that. Now on to the Barnes & Noble. I went a little crazy. Continuing on with the Throne of Glass series, I am currently reading the second book in the series, and it's called Crown of Midnight. There's also a book before the first book. I've read that one too. But this is technically the third book. It's called Heir of Fire. So I just need Queen of Shadows and Empire of Storms, and then my series of this is done since I got the last two on Book Outlet. But this is the third book, and I'm currently reading the second book, and I'm loving it so much, and I'm really excited about this one. The next book I have is Circe. This is by Madeline Miller. Circe is about a goddess. She doesn't have any powers like the rest of her family and parents and stuff, and she kind of turns to the human realm for companionship, and she realizes that she can do witchcraft. When they find this out, Zeus banishes her to an island where she learns more about her witchcraft and her powers and everything, and it comes to a point where she has to decide if she's with the gods, like Zeus and all those mythical creatures or gods, or if she's gonna stand with the humans. I've never read a book like this, but I do love Greek mythology. I think it's super interesting, so I'm really excited to read this book. The next book is something that I'm sure all of you have read, but I never got around to picking it up. It's The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. Jude was 7 years old when her parents died, and she also has 2 sisters. So these 3 siblings get taken away and sent to High Court of Fairy. And at the High Court of Fairy, you aren't considered as one of them. You don't really belong unless you are part Fae, and Jude and her siblings are human. Jude wants a place in the court, and in order to do that, she has to defy Prince Cardan, and apparently he's a really wicked, mean person. So yeah, she has to defy him in order to be a part of the court. I'm super excited to read this book too. And then the last book I am insanely excited about. Like, it's so beautiful. I got the hardcover because, like, I don't know, I needed it. It's House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas. Can we just, like, take a minute? Isn't this just so stunning? Like, look at the inside. I'm dying. So this is also by Sarah J. Maas. If you couldn't tell, I love Sarah J. Maas. This is her first adult novel. Our main character in this book is Bryce Quinlan. Her best friend is murdered by a demon, and she wants to get to the bottom of this and figure out who killed her best friend. This demon not only goes after Bryce's best friend, he's also going after like a whole bunch of people, so he's causing a lot of unrest. Hunt Athalar is a fallen angel, and he is enslaved because he tried to overthrow the archangels, and he's given this deal to help Bryce find this demon in order to get his freedom. Bryce and Hunt dig deeper into Crescent City and try to figure out what's going on, and they figure out everything and everyone that they love could potentially be destroyed, so it's up to them to figure out how to stop it. So that was everything that was in my book haul. I'm so sorry if I didn't give good descriptions of the books. I haven't read them yet, so I don't really know anything about them. I just kind of reworded the summaries. So that's everything that I got. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!